Hi everyone, I'm Marcel back with The Pulse. Today I'm going to discuss NAD boosters and how they can benefit military and civilian populations. What got me thinking about this was an article that came up in my feed from Nutra Ingredients written by Asia Sherman. Now she references information in a study that was published in BMJ Military Health, which is a health journal relating to military health issues. What the article talks about are the different reasons, a couple main reasons that the military population or military members would be taking dietary supplements, and roughly about the same percentage, about 70% of the military take dietary supplements regularly, as do the civilian population. But the article argues or states that there are different reasons for each of these sectors to be taking dietary supplements. The dietary supplements are three categories mostly: vitamins, proteins, and amino acids. With NAD boosters, those would fall under vitamins, as they are most related to vitamin B. NAD, by the way, is a coenzyme that exists in every cell of your body and provides energy to the cells by boosting the mitochondrial activity. We all have NAD. We would die in 30 seconds without it, but when we age, we have less of it. But younger people can also benefit oftentimes by boosting their own NAD levels as well. So this is where NAD boosters, which are being studied as well in separate information by the U.S. military, this could all tie in together. This specific article talks more from a 10,000-foot view about supplements in general, but I also thought it raised some interesting points that are worth discussing with us civilians, mostly civilians that watch The Pulse. Now, the reasons for the military to be taking them are for physical and cognitive performance, to improve their performance out in the field and out in military operations, whereas the civilian population mostly takes supplements for health and wellness. But when you stop and think about this, I think these things are one and the same. I don't think that there is any separation between the two. You cannot have better health and wellness unless you improve your physical and cognitive performance. So if you're healthier physically, you're going to be healthier in general. If your cognitive performance is improved, you're going to experience less stress, which means less illness, which means better wellness. So we're really talking about the same thing. It's just the applications of this health and wellness being used to different ends. And that I completely understand. And I understand why they differentiated the need for dietary supplements to be different for the military and civilians. But I really think it's more about the application of the job, or really about the use of this performance that differs the most, and not the actual means to an end, which is dietary supplements provide health benefits to everyone, military and non-military. Now, NAD boosters, again, in general, most of us who take them, and I take the DoNotAge, which are listed below, links to each of them. I won't get into too much of that, but if you want to save some money, you can use my code THEPULSE at DoNotAge, and you could save 10% on top of whatever markdowns they already have going on, which is a pretty cool thing. So what I've experienced from NAD boosters are improved energy, and not just myself, but thousands of people have written back to The Pulse and reported the same things. It's always energy. That's the biggest one. Now you can look at the military members and you can say, well, wouldn't the military want to have more energy, right? They're out there fighting wars. Energy is good. So you can see how where this is all one big circle, where one benefits the other. Things that I'm benefiting from with NAD boosters, certainly the military and civilian populations can both benefit from that one. Better energy, better focus. So cognitively, again, we're talking about cognitive performance. NAD boosters provide better focus. Energy and focus are the two things people bring up most often when they start taking NAD boosters. Besides their NAD levels going up, this is the end result that people experience. Also, a big one, sleep improves. Now, I sleep less, but I get better quality. I might sleep about 6 hours where I used to have to sleep 8 or 9 per night, plus take naps, which I rarely ever do anymore. So I'm sleeping less, but I'm getting better quality sleep. Again, you can see where both military and civilian members would benefit from getting better sleep. I'm also sick less often and less severely. This is something that has plagued armies for centuries, where somebody contracts an illness or a virus and it spreads throughout the entire platoon. This has decimated armies, both conquering and on the receiving end of the conqueror, right? The vanquished armies have oftentimes suffered from the illnesses that were brought in from the armies themselves. So NAD boosters can provide you with a better immunity response to illness, to viruses, and I get sick personally less often, and when I do, it's much, much less severe than other people in my family who don't take NAD boosters for various reasons. Maybe they're much younger than me, or maybe they're just not ready. But I do get less sick less often than people around me that don't take NAD boosters. Also, what many people report is better physical conditioning. Now we're coming right back to the physical performance aspect. But again, I derive health and wellness benefits from better conditioning. I feel better. I have less chronic fatigue, which I had really badly at 55. I'm turning 60 in just a few days, and I no longer have any of the chronic fatigue issues, the stress issues, really the inflammation issues. You can look at before and after pictures, and it's pretty clear that I've kind of become a different person on the outside, but I also feel much differently on the inside as well. So I hope this information got you curious and you look into NAD boosters and you can benefit the way myself and others have, whether you're in the military or whether you're just a civilian like me. I'm prior military, but definitely benefiting from NAD boosters. And I interact with thousands of people, as I said, that also experience these benefits. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.